Okay. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. So, how is everyone doing today? So, now, how many viewers do we have? Wait, hindi ko nakikita. Do we have viewers na? Let me check. So, now we have two viewers. So, I think we should wait for more. Yeah. Let's wait for some. Maybe they're just going online or having dinner. Yeah. Hi, good evening, Mr. Glenmark Rabacal. Good evening too, sir. And also Mr. Francis Bailon. So now, while waiting, let me know where you are from, sirs. I'm from Quezon City. I'm now at home here in Quezon City. And it's... I actually don't see outside. I actually don't see the outdoors, but I think it's... Ano bang tawag doon? It's a clear sky tonight. It's not cloudy, it's not starry. Starry. Yeah, Glenmark is from Cavite. And good evening to Mr. Robin Ray Olivar. So how's the weather in your place? Wow. So thank you for your um, kind comment, Mr. Mark. So sabi niya, he said that his excitement in this game is ebbing and he's hoping to hear good news tonight. Well, let's see. And shout out to Harry Ching. Yeah, good day to you too, boss. Yeah, hi, Cross. Woo! So, again, how's the weather tonight? Ayun, nagka-background music. That's very, very helpful. So now we're at two digits. We're at 10,000 viewers. So let's start in 30 seconds perhaps. Yeah, 10 is a good number. Sige, let's wait for 4. So, kamusta kayo? How are you? Where are you from, Cavite, Glenmark? Saan sa Cavite? Cavite is huge. So, are you from Bacoor, Imus? Yeah. Mark, the topic of today's podium, as always, is about um, developments in our game. Yeah, so wait for that. So Glenmark said that it's raining now in General Trias. Now, following Mark's question, I'll um, wait. I will answer that with a question. So, what are you excited about in today's podium? Yeah. So, as I said, our podiums are always about game development. So, what are you excited about tonight? What do you want to see tonight in this podium? What are the new features that you like to see? What? Yeah. Hi, JP. Wash out. Let's watch it. Uh, Weather washout. Yeah. Okay, now we're a dozen. Okay, thank you for your honesty, Sir Mark. I'm happy that you're still optimistic that this game will turn out successful down the track, and we will strive to make that happen. Is there any news in the blockchain space right now that you're interested in? Mr. Robin Ray, please watch till the end. Maybe. Yeah. Hi, Joseph. Hi to you too, sir. Joseph Shao. So we have a lot of waiters here. Okay, so we'll start in 2 minutes. So what you can do now is please share this link so that we'll have more viewers. Share this, please. Please share. Let's bring our numbers up. Our number up. Please just hang tight, stay, and prepare yourself for some good news today. So let's start in a minute. Okay, let's start in a few seconds. Okay, so it's 7:10 now. So let's start. So it's the last Friday night of the month again, and this is the time for our monthly podium. So I hope everyone's portfolio is doing okay with the overall market as of now. So it kind of hurts to look at the color red nowadays. But well, this might be an opening for some, as the number one tagline during these times is buy the dip. So, well, but before you do that, it's always proper to plan your entry and your exit so that you won't lose more. And I actually discussed that in my latest published article under Ken Thoughts. So be careful about in pronouncing that. It's Ken Thoughts. Don't forget the H. And in my first Ken Thoughts article, I shared my thoughts on how we can better manage risks and mitigate our losses when it comes to playing NFT games and in investing in general. So one of those things is preparing your exit and entry. So if you haven't read that yet, feel free to hop on our official DRDC medium. And now, let's talk about the revamping of our DRDC Tech Tuesdays to a newer platform. And we also released an article yesterday about that, right? Yeah. So in here, you will know the purpose of the revamping and the temporary hiatus of the said segment that was usually done on our Telegram. So to everyone who joined us on those AMAs every Tuesday, we hope that you continue on supporting us on the new platform that we will be using. So watch out. And now, let's talk about how we have 100 reserved slots for the Anima Presale waitlist. This was quickly filled up in like just a week, which was a shocker. Yeah, shook for the team. So these lucky waitlisters will be notified once the capsule sale is out and are entitled to receive their SOA mystery boxes. So I think that answers one of the questions earlier. And due to the unexpectedly high demand and the volume of messages we are getting, the team is discussing among ourselves internally how many can be further opened, as we'd like to strike a perfect balance between user growth and process efficiency at this stage. So we shall be announcing our decision soon after consulting with the community's representatives. And so were you able to sign up on our waitlist? So if not, continue to stay tuned to all our announcements on our social media platforms so you won't miss any significant updates. So now let's proceed. Yeah. Well, I'd like to acknowledge Mr. Joseph Shao. He said that he's holding DRDC since the pre-sale. Yeah, that's good. And Mr. Mark, yeah. Again, a reminder, it's Ken Thoughts. Please don't forget the age. Now, let's proceed to the exciting part of this podium, which is the upcoming new updates within the dev build. But first, what is a dev build tester and what is the purpose of the dev build being tested? So, to those who do not know yet, the point of the dev build testing is to speed up finding problems in the game and helping the devs with polishing the player experience before we release builds to the general public. So, keyword polishing the player experience. So, you'll see. First, we have this polished character creation user interface update. So, it has gone a long way. It looks a lot better now. Next, we have this polished server select UI update. So as you can see, it's bigger. It occupies more of the screen now than before. And yeah. Also, we have a polished training list system and user interface update. Yeah. So most of these are polished system and UI updates. And here's a polished chat system and UI update and announcements user interface. Yeah. It's more fun to chat now with other players. Next, we have a polished friend system and user interface update. And we also have this polished rock, paper, scissor minigame system and UI update. So it looks different now than before. Next, we have this polished mail system and user interface update. Mail. And we also have a polished enemy profile for the battle and user interface update. Yeah, what topic? Rock, paper, scissors. So those are the polished UIs and updates. Next, we have these works in progress. We have a new calendar user interface, which is a work in progress. And we have anime activity information, which is also a work in progress. And next, we have this new anima stats and information, which is also a work in progress. And as you can see, we have three choices here. So the devs actually need our help because they can't decide which to choose among these three. So we have A, B, and C as our new anima stats and information. So please comment down below which you prefer. Is it A, B, or C? What do you think? What do you want here? Ano ba yung differences? What are the differences? Yeah. So if you would ask me, I like A. Yeah, I agree with Glenmark. A. A is good. We have the name at the top. Yeah, A. 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 Okay, so most likely it will be A because we value your comments. Anyway, so let's see. Let's find out soon which one among these three will be implemented in the next build. Anyway, so next, this is the really exciting part. So few of we have new indoor map designs and house variations. So when we flash each one, please, you can guess what that is. So this one, I think, I think it's a restaurant. Yeah, it's a restaurant. I think where players can eat virtually. Yeah. Restaurant, Japanese style restaurant, because the seats are low. Next, are we in the next? Wait, ayun. The next, I think it's. So what do you think is this? I think it's a market, a store. It's like a convenience store, I think, or a store. I think it's a store. I'm not really sure. I don't really know, but I think it's a store. Let's find out soon. The next one. Yeah, the next one. Wait, ang late sa akin. It looks almost the same. I think it's hmm, a bank. I think it's a bank. Yeah, there are counters and there are money bags. So I think it's a bank. I think. And there are couches for those who are waiting for their turn. Yeah, I think it's a bank. I think. So the views and opinions of the host do not reflect the views and opinions of the developers. Yeah, what do you guys think? Please comment for each one. Yeah. This one, I think this is either a lounge or a waiting area or a library, but more of just a lounge because there are just a few books, magazines. Yeah, it's a lounge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mr. Robin can be correct. It can be a hangout place for guilds. Next, the next one. What do you think? I forgot what this one's called. I think it's a place where you wield is wield the right word? Wield weapons. I think. Not really sure. What do you think? But I think it's yeah, yun, Smithy. Yeah, pwede rin forgery. Yeah, blacksmith. Panday. Okay, moving on to the next one. The next one, I think, is either it's a hotel room or it's a big bedroom, because it's much bigger than our bedroom now, right? So it's a big bedroom or it's a hotel room with a dining area. Yeah. It's a room. or a studio condo unit. The next one, the next one is hmm. It looks like a church, actually. I think it's a church because of the windows, the stained glass windows. I think it's a church. So maybe it's something like that. Oh yeah, cathedral. Yeah, yeah. I think that's the more precise term for it. Cathedral. Thank you, Giovanni. And the last one, the last one. I think. Hmm. What do you think? I actually don't have any idea. It also looks like a cathedral, but smaller. But it's not. Hmm. It's like a courtroom. Oh yeah, maybe it's a spell room. Or yeah, judo house. Yeah, maybe. So again, nothing's sure. Those are our, um, those are what we think, but we'll find out soon in the next build what these new places and rooms are. Okay, and now lastly, last but not the least, we have these new emoji designs for a more exciting chat with other players. So we have these. Yeah. Again, everyone, so nothing is final yet, and everything is still under development while still being tested by our, of course, testers. And we are heavily involving you, the community, in the process. So those are all the things that the devs are implementing within the game, and some of them are already functional and ready to be experienced by our dev build testers. So if you don't want to miss out on the latest updates coming from the devs themselves, be sure to hop on our forum 2.0 and create an account, because you can't see the forum if you don't have an account. So you can see in the screen how you can sign up for an account so that you can also engage with your fellow community members and participate in our discussions about the things you want to be added within the game moving forward. Basically, this is like a brainstorming session with amazing, like minded people like you and me. Isn't that exciting? So be sure to hop on our Forum 2.0 and create an account. Okay, well, that's it for some of the current updates for the dev build. But now, let's see some other comments. But our last comments are mostly about their what they think the rooms are. But we have one comment here from Mr. Mark. Thank you for your appreciation. He said that the user interface and the user experience is far better now than the previous one. And it's nice to see a polished and clean look of the interface. Actually, I share the same sentiment. So to those who have experienced the original game, which is which have a different title, yeah, you will see how far the game has gone in terms of user interface and user experience. Yeah, thank you, Harichi. Anyway, now let's talk about what the devs are currently working on and planning for the game. So as you can see here, we will have, and they are working on, a new battle system user interface and effects. Yeah, because the battle system is one of the most important parts of the game. We will also have a new NPC pop-up user interface and dialogue UI. Yeah, I remember someone said that the dialogue and NPC UIs pop-ups are hard to read, so they're working on a better UI for that. Next, We will have the finalization of the horse racing game user interface. We will have a guild system and user interface. We will have new versions of in-game icons. We will have icons for the training list. We will have new and improved food icons. We will also have new gesture icons, and we will have a new shop system and user interface. And other things that are not shown here, we will also have a walking NPC system. We will have a ranking and leaderboard user interface. And we will also have, last but not the least, we will have a new networking module. So the devs are still working on the remaining user interface changes and improvements, which also includes polishing of the actual system. So the biggest task that may take some time is the new network implementation. And as you may have noticed so far, the devs have been really putting in the work day in and day out. So if you have observed, so far our whole podium revolved around the overall look and art of our game. So basically, to give context, game art is everything that you can see and hear and maybe feel in a game. And although comic books, movies, and TV shows are plenty creative, the interactive nature of gaming makes video games very, very unique as a medium, because in books, movies, and TV shows, we just consume, we just witness what's already created. But in games, we have an input in the outcome of the game. And in video games, actually, there's also a story. And if you have seen Mythic Quest, well, I think nobody here has seen it, but perhaps some of you have seen Mythic Quest. But if you have, it's on Apple TV Plus. It's about a video game startup, and they actually put a spotlight on the story of a video game, which is actually called a lore. And um, there's one episode intended only for the lore. The writer of Mythic Quest of the game is actually a novel writer, but he didn't succeed, and then he realized that his calling really is in writing the lore for a video game. Yeah, that's very interesting. Check that out. Anyway, so talking about the lore, let me read something for you. Okay, here. Are you ready? Now, the world was created from the breath of each goddess. Each world bears its own goddess's special resources and wealth, and thus can't live alone without the other worlds. They are bound with dimensional rifts that crosses paths with each other, creating a web. With the four worlds interconnecting each other, they are so called the Quad Realm. Each world is named differently by their own goddesses. So we have Aporia, Penia, Amecania, and Poros. Yeah, so there's Aporia. Aporia is just one of four. But this is the only thing we can tease about the lore for now. Just to add some excitement. But watch out for the rest of the lore in the coming days. And now, as you can see, the game we're building has come a long way and is evolving to something amazing. But wait, let's proceed to the biggest announcement for today. Yes, here it is. Wait, this is hard to read. The PC, PC. The PC build for the dev testers will be available for the players to test out tonight. It will be shared on our official Discord later after this podium. So if I may say, the feels of playing the game on a bigger screen on a PC is far different. So it has amazing resolution and smooth gameplay experience. So yeah, watch out for that. So yeah, also, who's excited? Yeah, Robin Ray. Yeah, excited. Oh yes. I guess everyone's excited with the PC build. PC. Next, also, we have started conceptualizing the next iteration of the DRDC magazine. So we released the first issue. I think that was late last month, if I'm correct. So we're now starting to yeah, yes, Francis. Wow, PC build. Yeah, just wow. Anyway, so now we're conceptualizing the next iteration of the DRDZ magazine. So we had our issue 1 last month, so the next will be issue number 2. And for this new issue, we are working with the community for the contributions from the community portion. Yeah, because voice, your voices matter. So if there's anything you want to see on the next issue of our DRDC magazine, so please do comment down below what you want to see. So what do you want to see in our next magazine issue? Comment now or later. Anyway, so next we are also yeah, actually the contributions from the community portion is a testament of how we really value you, the community. That's actually the reason we are doing this. And we're extending it to our magazine. So we're including a contributions from the community portion. So please help us out and make sure please make sure to have your voices heard for the next issue of our magazine so that you like it better. And next, talking about community, we are preparing something for you. We are actually prepping up a community virtual meet with our very own global brand ambassador, Arlan V. And it will be held via Google Meet. So there will be two. One for our local community here in the Philippines, that will be in Filipino, and one for our global community members, that will be in English. So those are happening next week. So the local one, the Tagalog one, will be on June 29, that's a Wednesday at 8 p.m. Philippine time. And the global one will be on Thursday, June 30, 12 p.m. UTC. So be sure to check your emails and inboxes to know details such as the time and the day. And our community representatives will be reaching out to you to confirm your attendance. So see you there next week with our global brand ambassador. Okay, so do you have any more questions or comments about everything we have discussed? So just a quick roundup of everything we have said so far. We have the current updates. We have the upcoming updates that the devs are working on. We teased you about the lore. We have the uh, ano nga yun? Community portion of the magazine, and we have the community build up, and we also asked you to join our forum so that you will be more updated with the upcoming updates. And of course, the most exciting announcement tonight, which is the PC build, which will be released later tonight in a few maybe minutes or hours. So let's read some comment from Egu CJL. He said that there's a great progress. That's why I never lose trust and hope for this project. Keep it up. So thank you very much for your appreciation. This is really for you, and it gives us joy knowing that you appreciate it. So um, I guess that would be all for today. Unless you have more questions, I'll give you a few seconds to give more comments and questions. But yeah, while I'm while I'm giving my ending spiel, you still have a chance para humabol ng questions and comments. But yeah, I'll deliver my ending spiel now. So I guess that will be all for tonight. We had an amazing time with everyone. So thank you for joining us now. And please do take care, especially to those people who are in places which are raining. And please do take care and see you next month on our next podium. Yeah. And don't forget, this game is us and this game is ours. Yeah. Thank